Hey, and welcome back to another stream with me, Tanray. We are going to be doing some Reforj. No, we're going to be playing some Reforj today. I'm looking around for the best scenery. So if you don't know, Reforj is a game by 4J Studios. 4J Studios being famous for their Minecraft adaptation onto consoles, the console editions. And Reforj is their new game. Well, I say new game, it is very much in early development, alpha development. It is, I don't want to say voxel based, what's the term? They use the word elements. They have 1 by 1 cubic elements. And one of the best thing I can do is show you. Let's actually switch to the correct one. Hey. We're going to go from here. I've loaded up a brand new world. I've called it photography because we're going to be having a look around for some scenery. And I didn't take this into consideration. The announcements, pioneer announcements. How to participate. We want to see your best pics of stunning sunset, a whimsical waterfall, a majestic mountain, cozy campfire, and a creepy cave. So I'm going to find some of the best shots to highlight how beautiful the world of Reforj is. Because have no doubt about it, it is a gorgeous game. I have literally just spawned in. I'm testing my camera. Doesn't look like there's any weird glitches. And I'm going to change cycle day to no cycling of day. We just want it bright and sunny for now. I'm in creative mode, so I can fly around as I like. And immediately... Oh, wow. Iron. Bet there's clay down here as well. That looks like clay. Huh. This is a contender to be first to get bracer. Oh, that's impressive. Anyway, that aside, let's go have a look down here. A gloomy cave indeed. Wow, that's a lot of iron. Isn't it incredible that when I'm not looking for iron, I find so much of it? Oh, no, that's nice. Be a creepy cave. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find some locations, note down, and bring up my notepad. Actually, let me go get a pen and paper, a real one. I should make my life easier because I can play on my other screen as well. Discord, you're in the way. Okay, I will be right back 1 moment. I'm back. My usual guests are not likely to be here at the moment for personal reasons. So it is just me, myself, and you. Whoever happens to be listening. I'm going to note down some coordinates that I think will make for some interesting photos, and I'll try and enhance them, possibly with some building or unique angles, something like that. Photography, cave, 2384, 35, 2827. Now, I'll probably come across those coordinates again as I fly around the world, because the world is like a ball, it goes around. There's no far lands in this game, although there's some really good flat lands here. Huh. Giving me ideas for things I can build. You know, I gave this seed my name, Tunray, and I really like this seed so far. Let's go around to see what we can find. I'm looking for really nice mountains. There's some good views. Oh, look at those. I do like me some styrations. I'll see what sort of energy I have as we go along. I'd also love to hear feedback about the game. What do you think about it? Do you think it's pretty ugly? Pretty ugly? Do you think it's ugly pretty? There's definitely ways in which it could do with work. Improvements. Look at that. It feels like there should be a river that used to run down here. But by and large, I think they're nailing this so far. I thought I didn't have my sounds on them. I saw this cave a moment ago. I thought it connected to the water. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's note that one down as well. And there's some iron. There was a speed run challenge. The quickest to reach racer level 3. And I could not find iron for the life of me. Not in any decent quantities. But here I'm having no difficulties. My apologies. I'm also looking for... I want to find natural beauties within the generation. It's easy enough theoretically for me to build my own thing, but I want to show off what Reforj already has. Because I think it's really beautiful. Alright, let's vibe to the music a little bit less. And ooh, that's ominous. So how's everyone been? I don't know if anyone's going to watch the video. You know what? Let me just double check I'm recording. I think so. I think everything's going okay. Good. Look at this. Oh, the noble glass. That is a lot of noble glass. Just about played Blood Gulch in this. Very cool aesthetic. Right, let me get a shot of this area. That is a very brave pine tree. I love coming up to these mountains. These kinds of things. The way they're poking through the clouds. I mean, look at that. Oh, looks like we've gone round past the world border. And into a cloud. There we go. One thing I'm looking for is this kind of path through waterfall. Because I personally think they are really pretty. Not quite what I'm after. What I want ends in a secret grove. I'll find one. I'm sure I will. That just wants to be a waterfall. Wonder what happens if I update the block. There we go. It's not a mint in package box now. The way these mountains ridge. You could definitely write some lore into this. Create some sort of mythical spine of a creature. I think this mountain has a lot going for it, but it might be a bit too striped. I wonder if these stripes run through the entire world. That's an interesting thought, in my own opinion. Alright, let's write down this one. 332 148 1783. Music, chill. That looks like a really straight line beach. That's quite impressive, actually. Be really cool for a river expert to weigh in on how realistic these rivers are. Remembering to hydrate. Again, you want to be there, but you're just not. Nice little island. Now there is some sheer mountain. Crikey. Blimey, look at the sheerness on that one. What you could do with this is use it as a base for... Oh no. Yeah, okay, so what I'm gonna do, note down these coordinates. I have an idea for a build. If I put myself at this coordinate so that that'll be the scale I'm looking for. Ah, look at this. Now this is perfect. Find the high. Look at this. You got a beautiful spring. Flows around. Down the river. Through this wonderful cave. Further down the river, and then... Oh... Yes, that is exactly the river I'm talking about. Huge river, though. I'm going to fly through it again in slow pace. Because I'm also recording my footage, I can, well, chop it up. Hopefully it's recording the sound as well. I've got 2 instances of OBS open, and that's a dangerous thing to do. I'm not even sure if my voice is being recorded. I hope it's not one of those. Last week I had a very bad experience with streaming. I didn't record my view at all. Oh, wait. Turn off HUD. Here we go. And we'll just... Actually, before I do that, where is the sun? Ah, that's a bit of a shame. Okay, that'll have to do, and I'll group through this lighting. Lighting is important. Really want to add some warmth to the image. But I've got to worry about nonetheless scouts. Ever the pain. Alright. And action. I'm going to speed this up in a little bit and hope that it's not too bumpy. One of the other things I want Reforj 4J Studios to release is a sort of camera mode. But I want them to add it in the survival game as well. I want to be able to record time lapses, third-person time lapses, or machinima style footage. Yep, going under the water was intentional there. And voila. Go back up to the top, because I don't think that can be done justice in single picture. Alright, what is this? I keep removing songs from my playlist. Nope, I'm going back. Sorry, American Pie from No Copyright Gaming Music. You are being axed. Okay, now, where was I? Let's put the daytime back to midday. Well, 10:15. Lovely little shallow lake. Half expecting there to be a cave entrance. Yeah, I've stopped looking for caves for a moment. Oh, let me turn my head on. And see my coordinates in. I need to get a view in. Really, I'm looking for a good valley shot. I mean, it's quite nice, but it's in the wrong order. Looked like a boulder. Oh. This could be better. Right. Back to sunset times. Don't think it has the composition I want. This would be lovely if I can get it the other way. Or not. I want the sun just peeking over the edge. Okay, maybe that not that much peeking. Just trying to find the right edge. Maybe I need to clear some trees. Add some more trees about here. So 1306 132 933 sunset. I forgot to mark which ones are mountains and caves and such. That'll happen. Clear trees. Add foreground. Element. I think a ship would also be quite nice for showcasing a sunset. Going for gloomy again. I normally go for about an hour, but I wonder if I can get away with pushing myself for a 2-hour stream. Which would be much easier with someone to talk to, but I don't know, I just want to push and make myself better. Ooh, let's have a look down here for something interesting. That is kind of gnarly. Floating terrain. Water sources that aren't going anywhere. Oh, that's not water there. That's a little better. Ooh, a mouth of a cave would be really cool. Let's see if I can light it right. Yeah, that's interesting. Like they're snow laden. I think they're too similar, these trees. I'll try and find somewhere that's also snowy and sort of banked in. And then I can make a cozy cottage idea. The idea isn't to myself building tasks. I'm meant to be doing photography. Ooh. Kind of brutal. Ah, look, we got a nice river. Excuse me one moment. Sorry, had a cough. Try and drink, but it's still there. Okay. I make... Yeah. So... Oh, I haven't even been pointing which way to point. 218869, nice. 1133, cozy cottage. Fireplace. Right. Campfire, that's the word I wanted. Build cottage. I should be able to build something nice because we've got this rounded sculpting tool. If I can find a tree. There we go. I mean, you could see it on the tree itself. Then you can do like log, log, log. Curve, curve, curve. Log, log, log. Curve, curve, curve. And you can make a lovely little log cabin. Basically, like that. Let's keep looking. Because eventually we'll be coming back to one of these and... We'll be coming back to one of these and working on... the actual build. No, I want a better cave mouth than that. I don't want to build anything that would take away from the natural beauty. I think I've already said that. If anyone's interested in joining Reforj, it is in pre-alpha at the moment, being tested by, I'm not really sure how many, I think about 1,500 people. That's the developers as well as randomly selected pioneers. That is people who are just lucky enough to receive early access. That does include moi. Have I been here? Let's say yes. Let's go to 00. Or 4096. Whichever way you want to call it. Can manipulate my camera independent of my movement while flying. That allows me to look around and observe my surroundings. Whilst also looking like a flying squirrel. I have heard rumour that they are working on the character creation and that it will be arriving sooner than we realise. That makes me hopeful that it's going to be for the next title update, TU5. Oh, I have definitely not been going in a straight line. Oh, there's cool blue glowies over there. I'm still looking for a nice cave. Preferably one with a cool cave mouth. No, that's not it. Bit of dubstep to start your day. We are nearly there. This is what 00 looks like. Nice. Just for fun, I'm gonna go all the way to bedrock. Ta-da! Well, I can't get to 000. That was a fun distraction. Caves can get pretty narrow in this. Bit of a caving squeeze. And let's keep looking around. I don't particularly want to make a new world. Find more things. Kinda ominous. Okay, we'll look around for a little bit longer. And then we'll work on some building. Nearly there. Why is that gridded? I don't think it's meant to be gridded. That could be a bug. Or I'm imagining... No, it's grids there too. VoD, we've got some weird gridding on the map. If I remember, I'll actually post this in the as a bug report. Because as much fun as it is flying around and testing these things, I also need to report bugs when I find them. It's not a requirement, but it is good form. Okay. Cave mouth. Huh, I noticed that my phone hasn't gone blank. I'm using that to view chat because if I turn around and look at my computer, I think it would give me a headache. Yeah, it all looks like it's recording right. as much as I would want to use that, I think I'd need to enhance this. I'll put it in. I haven't found many waterfalls I really like. Oh wait, no, I did the video of one. I want to find more of this biome. These trees look so cool. And this one looks like you could build a tree house out of it. Maybe make a giant tree house with that shape design. It has merits. I mean, look at the foliage. Dense thicket. Oh, they do shrink down as you go away. That probably saves on resources rendering them. Nice. Don't think I'm going to use that, but nice. Could find a dense forest. Like a properly dense forest, and then set that against the sunset. And that view itself is not bad. Alright, let's go for that view. 2481 96 746. That's almost a phone number. No, anyone's I know. It's a whole digit short of being a real phone number. Nice. You. I'll have to do. And that's one heck of a waterfall. Oh, it's a very familiar waterfall. Didn't we start here? Thereabouts. Where's the sun? Oh, that'll be later evening. Take a screenshot of that. Right? Here we go. And eventually that'll upload to my OneDrive. Flying in is really cool. Feel like Superman. Or the Iron Giant. You're in an unfortunate place. Daytime. And I've got a few coordinates. Quite a few coordinates, actually. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 coordinates. So I'm going to pick one to work on. I do not want to work on the castle right now. That will be a future time. I want to see if I can build the cabin building in a short time. Once I've investigated this. Peculiar. Very peculiar. The way it streaks across the landscape in the minimap. Oh, I genuinely thought that was a tree then. No, this might be the dense forest I'm after. Right, let me change the... I keep saying alright. If anyone has taken speaking assignments, they know that that's sort of a crutch to get your thoughts together. Oh, the sun's right behind a mountain over there. Fortunately, there's the other time day, morning. I gotta find it. Come on, son. Where you at? Feels like there needs to be more contrast. I'm just ignore the sun itself. A little more orangey. That should do it. Think. Get rid of the HUD. Alright, make it daytime again. I think I want to work on the cottage. Gotta find those coordinates again. 2188 1133. Need the HUD. Other way. Vibing to the music. Reforj has some very nice music. I just don't record it at the same time as the footage because I like to have that separation when I speed it up, when I slow it down. I need the music to not be playing. I flew past it. Two, 1, 8, 8, 11, 33. Alright, it was going to be this view. So, let's mark in a nice unnatural way. Actually standing there. Like that. And we're going to look at this area and add in think I'm going to add the campfire here. Ooh, I can see the river there. One moment. Sorry about that. I thought I could hear some knocking. I'm not expecting anyone to knock. Okay. So I think that's the view I want. I don't want to mess with it, I just want to build... It's a bit awkward, because if I was going to build it there, I would have all of this side to put in the log cabin. I think I can get away with it. Alright. Let's go with... pine or oak? That's the question I want. And the answer is both. They don't quite line up enough, in my opinion. They're very close. But, as you can see, like here, to here, just not there. Yeah, that's the same all the way through. Okay. We're gonna go with both, and first things first, gotta work out where my front is. I can't just draw on my screen as much as I'd want to. Imagine they need to hydrate. And we're gonna have the building come out here. Alternate it with the wood. Now it seems silly to go back and forth checking. I think that's good fun. I could definitely extend it out a little, have it a bit wider. I think placement wise, that is where I want it. I'm gonna go all the way across. Build it up. Beauty of this is I don't need to build the back of it. Just need to worry about that one perspective. And as long as that one perspective is met, then it's good enough for me. We'll carve out a doorway in a moment. And we're going to have oak wood up. And then alternate it on the side. Apologies again. This time I'm going to have to cut that bit just a little. Wrong one. I don't want to go too wild. Nothing too complicated. In a window here. And I'm going to need how to work out how to do a frame. Figure that out as and when. I figure out roof as I go as well. That's the right cut. Good. Going well. Alright, I can also cheat and just put in cheat. I can also put in some black resin to black out the windows. That way I don't have to think too hard about interior, but I still want to. Don't need to bog down in the details. Oh, but I do need to bog down in those details. That's actually important. You know what? Then this pillar sport. Nice. I should really look up log cabin reference. So, one moment. That's gonna pop up on my recording. Hello. How laggy am I? Reasonable enough. Log cabin. Images. How many of these images can be real? Oh boy, those are quite complex. I might have to improvise and make two. Okay there, Kiwi. That is the most epic running I've ever seen. Run, Kiwi! Whoa! Look out, it's coming right for you! Whoa! Poor thing. Okay. That's my view from back here. Gaps. Good. There's no gaps. Right, so I do want like a walkway out the front. I have to only be 3 long. I saw someone do some really cool fences with some, oh no, it wasn't a fence. It was something else. See if I can use the table block for something. Potentially. Let's get the roof going then. Let's try and make it slanted. Basalt might be a nice colour. Stick to that cold vibe. Ooh. Fine. Here we go. I think my best bet would be to maybe put processed wood. And they're like that. Except it needs to come forwards. Although not by too much. Maybe I bring this out. I'm definitely winging it now. And also looking back at my screen, so I'm gonna rub a neck a little less and get building. Need to cut into that. I'm starting to doubt the basalt. Maybe I've had some variation. Let's add in a little granite and stone. I think stone's gonna match the colour even better. That's a little better. As for this, let's get a darker wood, dead timber, and actually put it in my hotbar. think that matches the color style better. Good. Let's keep going then. I'm worried that that's gonna look too vertical. I need it to come down the other side. Ooh. Gonna have to go down the middle point. Certainly not like that though. Alright, let's get on with building this up then. I'm gonna keep going until I'm at the top. Alright, I wanna know, how do they make it entertaining? Minecraft builders. Especially in solo worlds. That's not good. Right, is that gonna look too steep? It is gonna be quite drastic. Quite dramatic. I can at least take off some of the edge like that. Good. There we go. I know I'm not going to be in any part of anything like Hermitcraft, I imagine. I wouldn't mind being part of an SMP for Reforj. I know there are groups that would be willing. The organisation is the tricky part. And with those, part of the appeal is just goofing around and having fun. At least that's how the appeal was for me. Watching Hermitcraft. Specifically the streams. Just watching them hang out with their friends and have a chat, a giggle, mess around. Playing a table is going through that edge. Can you see that? Slight tear where it's poking through. You cheeky table. And it's slanted too, so it's like 1 pixel. Leaf fighting. Oh well. I don't know where I was going with any of that speech. All I'm doing is providing myself with some entertainment to keep myself energized. You made it, Kiwi. You can do this. You got this. Take him down. Kiwi 1, this is Kiwi 2. Come in, Kiwi 2. I'm Kiwi 2. Why are you saying Kiwi 2? Come in, Kiwi 1. We're flanking them. What's your 6? Fire, fire, fire! Foxtrot, launch! Look, someone's got to be getting their steps in. I am just a little bit too tired for that. Don't know how much of the back I need to get done on this side. all of this in. And I tell you what, apart from where I crash into it, let's add in a little banding with the stone. Like that. Can look spectacular. I desperately need to get back to my survival world because I have not edited it. And I really need to. I just keep running out of time. Okay, if we can find a shop where it's not the fighting. Yeah, I think that'll work. And I'll put some logs here and a campfire. It's gonna look gorgeous. Gorgeous, I tell ya. Oh, I'm still on slant. Rounded. Music feels quite cinematic. Wonder what it's about. Good, good, good. Let's get rid of that gap. One of the other things I'm going to do is make it nighttime. So people aren't going to be able to see it anyway. The innards, I mean the resin. Yeah, and we'll put that there just for completion's sake. Shouldn't theoretically be able to see it. And you definitely shouldn't theoretically be able to see this stuff. Good. Alright, now let's add in the wood. Stop turning like that. This isn't Minecraft. Everybody loves a log cabin, right? This one probably can't be seen from above anyway. But because it's rounded, I'm going to have to make sure that it is at least blocked on that side. Nice. I think that table has got to go all the way up. See how this looks at night. Running Kiwi is still running. And this is maybe a little too shadowed. Oh no, there's a mountain in the way. Hello, Dunlop Scout. I hope you guys aren't going to be too disruptive. Middle of the night, they can be everywhere. Needs to be a way of getting rid of them. Okay, good. All good. Now... let's add in some pine timber. Sort of winging it now. Peacock timber. I'm gonna put these here. I've got to be careful with this grass. There's no way of putting it back. The way that lights up like that. That's pretty cool. Okay. I'm gonna add a little gravel here, say goodbye to the grass. Nothing I can do about that. No, gravel is too gravelly. And it's pretty good though. Nice. And we're gonna add some campfires. Would it be too much to have a giant log there? Hello, Kiwi. I need to ignite it, and for that you need an ember leaf. And I didn't pause for effect there, I just paused because I forgot what it was called. No, I think the... we just like that one in particular. I don't know if they're gonna run out without time moving, without the day moving. They should do, because time itself moves. The kibbies move. Just ask that kibby up there. Can I glass over... oh, find my spot. I'm not convinced. See, now there's Z fighting on that. Okay, that's pretty good. I didn't realise that was a 3 wide. Should have done. Maybe I'm trying to trick my own perspective. Might be a good idea to put a door on there. How does that look? One of the tricks with building is to always come back to your center point. Always find that that view you're looking for. At least when you want to create framed images like this. Okay. Is it missing? I think it's missing backdrop. I think some taller pines just sort of sticking out in the distance. Oh, I've got pine wood. I don't need pine wood, but I've got it if I need it. Alright, let's see if I can make a semi-realistic pine tree. Probably not. Probably not. Don't think I thought that through. Okay, there's nothing inherently wrong with this song, but it does get a little repetitive. It's my opinion, and I'm allowed to have it. We're gonna come in one more. Then we'll come out. This tree might be too big for the area. I'm only realizing that most of the way through, so why don't I go back and have a look? Yeah, that is not right. That is not right at all. Well, it could have been worse. I wonder if boom blocks would have made that quicker. Okay, what I can do instead of creating big trees is I can create tall trees rather. I can just make leaves poking up. So do something like that. Then, well, I can't really round it off properly. I'll round it off somewhat. All for the magic. It's pretty close. Let me cap off this one and do it like that instead. Yeah, so if I do a few trees like that along the back, it gives me something to play with the idea of perspective. Breathe in and breathe out. I need to create quite a few of these little trees. No, no, no. Yeah, that's the kind of thing. Keep going. See if I can get this built by 8 o'clock at latest and wrap up there. And I think I've had a pretty good time, even though I'm definitely worn out at this point. I mean, even for a normal stream this is long. But this is a stream where I haven't been online in over a month. which, as you can imagine, would make it pretty unusual. Be going this long. Well, I'm losing my words here. Focusing on the build is probably what's happening. Let me just put in the trees and then I'll shape them. Not quite where my stopping point is. I also need these fires to burn out so that I can properly prepare them. The light change. Oh, yeah, of course it did. See? That's what I want. Embers, perfect. Right, let's get another one up here. And go here. Because I want the waterfall in view still. I need to create some trees. I think I need to make a big tree now. Not gonna be hugely huge. Gonna be like an evolution of those smaller trees. It's gonna look like it's closer. I think. Might be making it up. Well, I am making it up, but that is beside the point. Okay, we'll round this off. Nearly done. I can keep going a little longer. No, I did not like those. Like that, and then I'll do that. Yeah, definitely shouldn't doubt visibility of this back bit. Should be good enough. Out off there, around that there. It's gonna have to be all rounded too. That's fine though. Maybe I should announce this stream next time. Too high. Too high. We're doing it to there. Like such. Yeah, this tree is doing what I want it to. Oh my gosh, but I'm not. Okay. You break, you curve, you top. See, not that difficult. Good. So that gives the framing I want. And I think the lighting is pretty good. And I just need to round off some of these trees. And then I will end the stream about there. I think I'm mentally done. I'm checked out. That's all she wrote. How do you think I did for my first nearly 2-hour stream? Because this one is going up on the VoD this time, as long as I haven't broken something else. I don't know, I can't see it. Oh dear. No screen tear, that's one thing. And it seems seamless enough. I think. It'll be good for recording anyway. Need to curve that one because of the way the sun hits him. Hey, how does that look? I forgot about running, Kiwi. You can do it. Keep going. Ooh, spooky cave behind you, Kiwi. Oh, it's too bad this is sloped. Hang on, did I check this cave out before? Okay, this is kind of what I wanted before. Alright. Let me put this in. 2, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 1, 1, 5, 4. Cave. Alright, let's light these. I need another ember leaf. Light both of them, please. Thank you. You can turn off HUD. And get that before the tunneler scouts come out. Okay, and I am gonna be done now. Nice and cozy campfire to finish this out. And a dumb tunneler scout at the top. No one said they were the smartest bunches. Yeah, you go away. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. Sorry if the music was too loud, I've just noticed it's quite high up on the audio mixer. Nothing I can do about that now, you just have to cope. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye. Johnny.